In this episode, we will demonstrate how to construct an extremely efficient level farm. We have the potential to gain approximately 30 levels each minute. It's a remarkably solid farm and quite simple to create, so let's begin. Here you are able to observe the primary items that prove to be quite useful for constructing this farm. Let's proceed to take them into our inventory and commence with the zombie. If the farm proves helpful to you, kindly leave a like, comment and subscribe, as it truly means a great deal to me, and let's continue onward. So, we patiently waited for the night to arrive, and now that it has indeed become nighttime, we are able to proceed by digging a hole that is 2 blocks deep. Subsequently, we need to capture a zombie within this hole. We can easily lure it over to this location and attempt to push it into the hole. Alright, we have successfully accomplished that task, and now it is necessary for us to obtain a name tag and bring it to our anvil in order to assign a name to it. The name can be entirely random. The essential aspect is to apply this name to the zombie so that the game does not remove it. Now, before the day comes, we need to cover it so the sun doesn't burn it. And now we can build the rest of our farm. We place a campfire on top and then we need to surround it. You have the freedom to utilize any block you desire, but make sure to avoid those that are consumed by silverfish. Let's proceed by adding an additional layer, and at this point it is necessary for us to position 2 blocks in this location. One positioned on the top and another on the bottom. It appears like this. At this point a fence needs to be installed in front of this opening. At this point we need to position armadillos within this campfire hole. The greater the number you possess, the more efficient and productive your farm will become, so I highly recommend constructing a small farm for them prior to placing them there. Afterward, take a spider eye and begin the process of breeding them. Because there are zombies nearby, they hide. So it's better to do this somewhere else or simply before placing the zombies. As you can see here, they no longer hide and we can use a spider eye to start breeding them. For instance, I will take 3 of them, but the greater the number you possess, the more advantageous it will be. Now, we shall attempt to utilize a rope to guide them and place them into this hole. Therefore, I will take 1 of them and we will carefully make a small approach and attempt to accomplish this task. Okay, 1 fell in, and as you can see, thanks to the zombie below, he hid and therefore doesn't take fire damage and can actually live here indefinitely. At this point, we must incorporate additional ones. Once there is a sufficient quantity, we can proceed to seal this opening. Now it is necessary to create a splash potion of infection in order to apply it to the armored vehicles. We take the brewing stand, filled water bottles, a nether wart, a stone and some gunpowder. We set up the brewing stand and carefully place the bottles at the bottom section. I almost forgot about the blaze powder, so we place it on top here as well. And here at the top we place the wart. The first phase is in progress, let's wait a moment. Now we place the stone on top and we have the infection potion. We add gunpowder on top so it can be thrown. We've got it, let's collect our potions. Now the only task remaining is to throw the potion at the armadillos, and subsequently our silverfish will commence appearing. When you are throwing the potion, ensure to throw it in such a manner that you do not get infected yourself, because if a silverfish happens to bite you, there is a possibility that additional silverfish will emerge in the vicinity. So, make sure to throw it in a manner that ensures you are positioned at a considerable distance. Now, we must maintain a safe distance so they are unable to reach us, allowing us to eliminate them calmly here, gaining levels quite swiftly. Of course, our farm lasts as long as the potion's effect, so after 3 minutes we need to throw another one. But believe me, after 3 minutes you'll have enough levels. I hope the farm helped you. You can leave a like, a subscription. I really care about having a large group of subscribers and comments, and we'll see each other in the next episodes. Thanks.